I look fancy? Oh yeah, that's because I just came back from a photo shoot. I just took grad pics with my friends who are graduating even though I'm not graduating. Anyways, welcome to me being dramatic. Episode 50! So, the poem I have for you today is a combination of like four poems, some of which you've heard before, so I don't really know what to title it. So, I'll just title it Happy Combo. That sounds like a McDonald's order. Wait. Whatever. It's fine. It'll work. Okay, ready? One, two, three, go! I'm sorry for loving you at first glance, being childish in my ways, covering my eyes, following you blind, trusting you to find me, guide me, lead me, teach me. You did those things, but I didn't realize that you'd only do it for a limited time. It's like there was a contract that I signed with terms and conditions and deadlines. It's part of the culture. Blame it on the culture. There's limits on everything. Nothing is for sure. The first time I wanted something, you said no to me. That's just too much. That was your reasoning. You couldn't handle that I had my own thoughts, so you forced me to shove it in a box, pushing it to the side, pushing me to the side, then coming over the next day with a promise laced with lies and eyes with the best mask for even a child to believe that you truly apologize. It hurts to love, that's why I hurt to show love, because that's what I had learned while I was growing up. It's hard for me to write something happy, hard to find the appeal while still being real. It's hard to love my own name when it's called in disdain. That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. You don't understand. You don't understand. I say it over and over again. We fight and argue over the same damn things because nobody wants to let go. How stubborn can we be? We really are a match, aren't we? I must be. You've been there for my entire life, watching me grow from baby, girl, and eventually wife. You were there when we flew kites. You were there when we first took flight. You were there to turn off the bedroom lights. You were there to fight all my fights. I want to be independent and do things on my own. You want me to too. You want me to act grown, but when I try to ask for help, you say, I thought you were gonna do things your own way. So then I force myself to never ask for help, because apparently I never need anybody but myself. I've rejected so many offers and helping hands simply because I felt this can't be the last stand. I don't need your help. I can do it alone, because if I can't do this, then what have I become? A pitiable loser, someone who needs crutches, untrustworthy, who can't pull in for the clutches, repeating the word sorry, apologizing for nothing. Apologizing for nothing. Explanation time. So there's four poems in here, two of which I've already done, and two are new. So the new ones are titled Happy, which is the short one where it goes, it's hard for me to write something happy, blah blah blah, and then that's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. So that was going to be its own little thing. Then the next new one doesn't have a title, but I timed it, so the title is the timing. So it's from 12:18 to 12:30. So it's 12 minutes. It took me 12 minutes to write that section. And it goes, I'm sorry for loving you at first glance, blah blah blah. And then to believe you truly apologize, you don't understand, I say it over and over again. So initially that was going to be just one continuous flow, but then I stuck the happy poem in between there. And after the you truly apologize, I put it hurts to love, that's why I hurt to show love, because that's what I had learned while I was growing up. And you've heard that one before in episode 36. Then at the end, where I start off with I want to be independent and do things on my own, that's the last leg of the combination. And you have seen that whole portion in episode 42. So this poem is about having parents that are just very restrictive, and blame it on the culture. There's limits on everything. Nothing is for sure. So, like, my poems are very straightforward. Like, I don't really do the whole abstract. Like, I'm very straight to the point. Like, this is what I mean, and I want you to understand exactly what I mean. So, there's not really much to explain. You can just listen to it again if you want. Honestly, this could apply to like just being in a relationship that is just like with a person that just won't let you be yourself. Like that's those kind of like toxic relationships that could also apply to that too. It's like, we've been together for so long, but I mean, I can't just ditch you, but I'm not happy, so it's like, I don't know what to do. I think the only line where it would apply to like restrictive parents is watching me grow from baby, girl, and eventually wife. So like, you can't have a romantic relationship when you're a baby. So, yeah, I wrote this first part on page like 86, but then like the beginning part. I'm sorry for loving you, blah blah blah, and happy. I wrote that page 86, but then um, the independent one I wrote on page 123 because I didn't write it in this beforehand, even though I made an episode for it beforehand. So, yeah, that's just weird. Like, I didn't write it in my book, I typed it up, and I was going in the order of what's typed up. So, that's annoying. But yeah, that's all I have for you today. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.